This is Wicked Rhody, a wicked good podcast about Rhode Island events and life. Hello and welcome. My name's Mary Larson.
And I'm Ben DeCastro. Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 91 of the Wicked Rhody podcast, the award-winning Wicked Rhody podcast.
That's right.
As always, we appreciate you tuning in and following along and being part of our fun that is the Ocean State here. And let's face it, the Gatsby Days was last month.
Yep.
And that was really the first form of aggression and act of defiance against the British.
That's right.
And then a few years later, we had the 4th of July. So that's coming up. And nothing says 4th of July quite like Bristol and everything around that. I mean, they're in the middle of their giant celebration. If you're looking to go hear great music, if you're looking to see some of the stuff they have on the weekend, they have different events going on, that's the place to be for that. The fireworks, though, I think is something we need to talk about.
We do.
Because we'll give you a whole rundown of the fireworks, but before we do that, firework etiquette.
There is such a thing?
No. Well, let me put it to you this way. I think it's just called generic etiquette.
Okay.
But some people are just oblivious when it comes to fireworks.
Being a kind human.
Yes.
Okay.
It follows the same line of beach etiquette.
Okay.
If you're the only person on the beach, or put it to you this way, if you come to the beach and there's one person there, the appropriate place for you to go is halfway between that person and the end of the beach.
Yes, far, far away.
Yes. Space. Yes. Give them space. Okay?
Yep.
Same thing with fireworks. If you get there super early and you see there's only a few people there, don't cram right up next to the person.
Find your own plot of land.
Give a little bit of space and stake it out. And if you're like me, when I go to the Providence Place Mall,
yes,
as soon as I pull in and grab the little ticket, I go right for the exit. I park at the spaces right near the exit. So when I leave, I'm out that door.
Yep.
Boom, done.
Yep.
Head right to the exit. When I go to fireworks, if I go there, I want to know the quickest way out.
Yep.
It is faster for me to walk to my vehicle a few blocks away.
Yes.
If that means I'm out of the quote unquote the slow zone there, I'll do that.
I love that.
Day
Great
long.
idea.
Well, it works if you have if you're single or you're just a couple adults. If you have kids, obviously you got to bring like a wagon or something. But yeah, the firework etiquette. Give people space.
You're so good because I'm a last minute person. There is no space left for me when I show up,
and that's fine. If you're gonna be a last minute, you got the little ones and everything that you've only got a certain window.
That's it.
And I understand that, and I think a lot of people do. But when you have that certain window, you know that if you see a group of people that are older and perhaps maybe not akin to children, maybe you don't go over there because it's just going to make it worse for you and them.
Oh my gosh.
It's the same. It's like beach etiquette.
I always end up next to those people by accident.
Yeah. Well, I bring a few extra bags of potato chips to the beach for no reason other than if somebody really pisses me off at the beach, I will walk over, open a bag of chips, dump them in the sand right in front of them, and walk away.
Oh my God, for the seagulls? Oh no, Ben.
Your move. Game on.
Note to self, don't sit next to Ben at the beach.
Well, you can sit next to me. You're better off because I'm not going to dump them right next to me. But when people have the music cranking loud
or
it's
they're
just
smoking like they shouldn't be.
Oh, yeah. That's just too much. It's just too much. So
Yep.
you're getting a bag of chips, compliments of yours truly. Hey, another thing I wanted to do, we had episode 100 of the Carpooling with Ben, and we're into the hundreds now. Episode 101, I just want to bring your attention. Funny for Funs. We've talked about these guys a lot.
Yeah.
I got a chance to meet the guys behind it.
Very good.
They are coming in on their 4th year of doing Funny for Funs. They have raised close to $4 million for charities all over New England. Yeah, it's unbelievable. You're not going to want to miss this Friday's episode, rather. So check that out. And what's going on with you? You have taken to the Instagram TV with the Minute with Mary.
Yes, I'm learning it. Instagram TV, of course, now is a new thing.
Yep, less than a week old.
And really excited about it. So I have been able to put up some of my Minute with Mary videos up on my account and just trying it out. It's I like it because it's still the social media that you're used to. You don't have to download a new app and learn something. But if you do have a video that's over a minute long, you can now post it as a pre-made video on Instagram TV.
Yeah, you can do up to an hour's worth of content.
But it does need to be vertical.
Yes, vertical.
Man.
Like, that was Vertigo. Was
Vertigo.
The
Vertigo
song
Horizon?
by you too.
Vertical Horizon, yeah.
Yeah, Vertical Horizon. That was Everything She Wants. She is everything she needs.
Yes.
That's all that I can remember. So if you tuned in while you're on the road, maybe look up some old school Vertical Horizon or, Sponge songs or whatever. You're working getting errands done, or you're getting ready to go to the beach and you're packing those extra bags of potato chips so you can scare people away. If you see something or hear something rather that piques your interest, sit back, listen. We'll have all the links for you and the info on our website, wickedroadypodcast.com.
Got a different intro music to this week's Wicked Interesting.
Absolutely.
Because, of course, as you said, it is the 4th of July week coming on up. So most important thing you need to do right now, guys, is plan your fireworks experience.
Exactly. Thanks to our friends over at ABC6. They've given us a rundown. And, when I was just kind of formatting this for our notes today, I'm thinking, wow, this is an awful lot like school cancellations.
Oh, you're right. But
Block
in the different
Island
areas of the states,
no school, Foster, Gloucester.
So you're going to be able to see fireworks every day next week, pretty much.
Yes, and if it rains out one night, you're going to see more on the weekend.
There you go.
So beginning on Monday, July 2nd, believe it or not, there are a few places on Monday, July 2nd. Block Island.
Awesome.
Crescent Beach. Smithfield at Bryant University, and at McCoy Stadium in Pawtucket after the Paw Sox game. Those are your locations on Monday.
Awesome.
That you can see. Now listen, some of these have different times, but you all know the deal with fireworks.
Yes.
It's typically, once it's dark enough, you get there a little early and you're good to go.
You get there around dusk. Set up shop.
Yes.
And then the sun goes down and the fireworks begin.
Exactly. So if I want to see fireworks on Tuesday, July 3rd, where am I going?
Tuesday, you're going to get the hookup, my friends, because 4th of July Eve, a.k.a. July 3rd, you can head on over to Cumberland for Tucker Field, North Kingstown at their town beach. North Providence is going to have it at Governor State Park. Pawtucket, of course, again, is going to have it at McCoy Stadium. Portsmouth at Escobar Farm. Situate at Hope Fire Station. Warwick's Oakland Beach is going to have it. And then Attleboro, Mass., if you're up towards the northern part of the state, you can head on over to their high school, and Brennan Middle School, they're going to have it there. And also Freetown, Mass. at Hathaway Park. But now it's time for the big day.
Absolutely.
The big day itself.
I was thinking, okay, Christmas Eve is when Santa Claus comes. Is July 4th Eve when Betsy Ross comes to town? I mean, she slides down the chimney and delivers a flag to everybody. July 4th, Independence Day. Of course, you'll have the parades and all the other fun stuff that goes with it. And we'll talk about that a little later. But in the evening, if you want to see fireworks, did we, shame on us. We didn't even include Bristol on July 3rd. Oh. That's when the fireworks happen in Bristol. Sorry, the big ones. Check those out on July 3rd. I'm like, wait a second.
Where's
because
Bristol?
It used to be on July 4th. Yes. And that was a nightmare.
I can only
Everybody
imagine.
was in for the parade. They'd leave. They'd come back for the,
Yep,
terrible.
Too much on one day.
Too much on the poor little town of Warren, the thoroughfare to get to Bristol. But on Wednesday, July 4th, you can find your fireworks in East Providence at Pierce Memorial Stadium, in Jamestown, East Ferry Beach, Narragansett Town Beach, Newport, the Newport Harbor is where they fire them off. Mm-hmm. Providence has a spectacular display right there, and you can see it anywhere from India Neck Point, India Point Park there. In South Kingston, Old Mountain Field.
That was the one I used to go to growing up.
There you go, right there, Mary's old stomping grounds. Woonsocket, if you feel like you're going to the northern part of the state and feeling a little French, go to the Barry Memorial Field. In Massachusetts, on July 4th, Fall River and New Bedford are both having their fireworks as well. If for some reason you've had too many hamburgers, too many hot dogs, and you just end up going to bed early on the 4th, can I see any on the 5th?
Yes, you can. I'm going to stop this music. Fabulous. So if you miss the 4th, the music is over.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the fireworks
job.
is still going on.
I like how you tied that in.
Right? Thursday, July 5th, you can go to Westerly Musquamaquet's Beach is going to be having it. And on Saturday, July 7th, you can actually go to Seekonk Speedway to see some fireworks. And as you said, if there are rain delays, it probably will be for that weekend.
Yep. And again, we'll have the links for this list, which is, again, compliments of our friends at ABC6. And they're presented the parade. Here's one tip, though, folks. I'm going to tell you this right now, especially in Providence and in Seekonk. Do not stop on the highway. It's very bad.
People do that?
Oh, I've seen people in Newport too. I've seen people stop on Newport on Newport Bridge.
Stop
and it has caused very serious accidents.
Of course.
Do not stop on the highway. Do not look at fireworks and drive. Do not text and drive. You need hands-free device with your fireworks. Don't do it, because it's just you see people do it and it's so dangerous.
It is. Oh my gosh.
And if you have kids, it's even worse. I mean, be very careful. So again, all of those locations, folks, have the fireworks happening. It's going to be exciting. And as a firefighter in Rhode Island, let the pros do it. Okay, let the pros do it. Don't try to do your own little bottle rockets and salutes. No, you're gonna
not safe.
No, I can play for you an old school Jerky Boys prank call. Did you remember those?
Yeah.
I'll see you with my nub.
Oh no!
It was a firecracker. I just blew it off of my hand.
Oh no!
So, anywho,
to the sparklers.
So that's our wicked interesting pick. All the fireworks. Now, here's the wicked fun in the 401.
All right, friends, we've talked about the American Band on the podcast before. I'm a performer in it. I play the baritone sax, and one of our first summer concerts is taking place the day this episode comes out, Thursday at the John Brown House in Providence. Now, if it is raining, we will probably be making up this concert in September, but don't worry, we have a lot of other concert dates this summer. But if it is nice weather, 6:30 to 8 at the John Brown House. That's right on Power Street in Providence. Beautiful, beautiful place. I like to say that this is kind of Rhode Island's version of Tanglewood. You can go with your picnic. You can set up a blanket, some chairs, and of course, this building was actually established in 1837. It's almost as old as the American Band.
Wow.
This has been an online tradition that we've been doing for the concert Under the Elms, playing there. And my group, of course, the American Band, it's over 50 musicians. This is a big, big group. We have a versatile repertoire. We have some patriotic music, so you're going to hear a lot of this great American music that you want to hear nowadays, and also some movie music and pop music and just a whole bunch of different things. Now, the incredible food truck is going to be on grounds with their delicious creations. Tickets to this event are $10, or if you are a Rhode Island Historical Society member, it's free.
There you go.
And kids under 12 are free. So show up early, like you said.
Right.
Claim your own spot if you're there early, but this is a great event to check out.
And if it does rain, folks, don't worry. They will reschedule. And also Thursday night from 6:30 to 8, go to the Minute with Mary Facebook page, and she'll play her baritone sax for you. She'll take requests.
There you go.
On Saturday, June 30th, can you believe it? I mean, we have to take a few steps back because there are other events happening. On Saturday, June 30th.
Who would have thought?
I know. It's Zubilee. And if you've never been to this event, it is world-class entertainment, and it's the biggest fundraiser, biggest single night fundraiser, I should say, for the Roger Williams Park Zoo, which is just...
It's fantastic.
It really is. I mean, and it's just growing by leaps and bounds. They got some wonderful new exhibits coming in. Now, of course, it includes the Carousel Village and the playground there and the Hasbro and
Big
CVS.
backyard.
Yep, all those different groups there. The Feast with the Beast is presented by Alex and Ani, and you will literally... They close the zoo early that day to set up for it, and you get to go, and it's like enjoying the zoo VIP style. They have great music, phenomenal entertainment. They'll have dancing, they'll have prizes, and lots of other surprises. This is the Rhode Island Who's Who that night. In July, they have the Best of Rhode Island party. In June, it's Zubilee. So check that out. Saturday from 7 to 11 p.m. at Roger Williams Park Zoo. You have to buy tickets in advance.
Oh my gosh, completely.
Yeah,
Yes.
totally.
Yes.
Go do that now.
Oh my gosh. Okay, another event that I love that goes on all summer long through September is polo. And this Saturday it's going to be taking place about 5 to 7 p.m. This is an event though that you do want to show up early so that you can enjoy the grounds, have a nice picnic, meet up with some friends there. So this is, of course, international polo. During this match, there's going to be, let's see, who are they going to be playing? I want to make sure I can see who they're playing. It's an international one. Let's see. It just says Independence Cup. Nonetheless,
well, I mean, I feel like this weekend they have to play another team that's supportive of us. So
I would hope, unless they're playing England. You and I have been talking about England months is not like us right now. Yeah. But all of these polo events, once of course they're taking place every Saturday through September. If you haven't been, you can show on up. They do have bleacher seats. You could also bring your own lawn chairs and blankets. As I said, bring a picnic. Meet up with some friends. It is one of the best times that I have. I make sure to go every season with my family. It is family friendly in case you wanted to bring the littles, or you don't have to.
There you go. Absolutely. This weekend, actually starting today, the day this comes out, the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th, so before Sunday, it is the Mohegan Pequot Model Railroad Club. It's their national convention. Really cool. If you now I know what you're thinking. Okay, well, does that mean I have to belong? No, it's actually open to the public. Kids of all ages can come and learn the excitement of Lionel trains and the model train. What child doesn't like trains?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
This is awesome. It's going to be at the Crown Plaza Hotel there in Warwick.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You
right off the highway.
Absolutely. It's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. If Thursday's a little funky because of the weather, this is a perfect thing to do. It starts at 10 a.m. Friday, it starts at 10 a.m. Saturday starts at 10 a.m. Maybe it's going to be hot.
It'll be indoors.
It's going
to be hot this weekend.
Air conditioned. But check that out. And a lot of great people. A lot of the model train enthusiasts that are out there. Having followed the circus train for so many years, and they're just really the coolest people.
Awesome.
And they genuinely love it when kids come by. Don't let them touch the trains. But
Do not touch.
You can observe it, and kids love it too. And they do have starter train sets there, so if you want to get into that, so check that out. That's happening all this weekend. What else we got?
Thursday night, if you decide not to come to the John Brown House in Providence, you can head on down south to Misquamicut, because the Misquamicut Drive-In Theater down in Westerly, actually, I'm saying Misquamicut, but that it's still Misquamicut, Westerly,
in
the same
itself.
thing.
Yeah.
There you go. Across from the water slides, they actually have this drive-in theater, and Thursday night, 9 to midnight, they're going to be playing The Princess Bride, which is one of my favorite movies.
Sure.
I loved it growing up. I still love it as an adult.
That's a movie I saw on the Ringling Brothers train, believe it or not.
Get out.
Well, I tried to see it. I kind of fell asleep. But,
Oh, no.
it was the train
so
was
good.
moving.
I know, it
and,
lulled you to sleep.
oh.
Lulled you to sleep.
It's
That's awesome.
a movie and a moving vehicle, that I'm not driving. Two worst combinations.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, listen, we got you covered for events.
Okay.
But we need to get back into the 4th of July. So I'm just going to play. I'm going to play that music again. Get all patriotic, because we need to talk about parades, guys.
Big time.
What do we got?
We have the 233rd annual Bristol 4th of July Parade.
Of course. The big one.
Steps off at 10:30 in the morning on July 4th, on the day of. Now listen, here's some things you need to know.
Do tell. Do tell, you East Bayer
You
person.
cannot put your blanket out the night before.
Too bad. Can't.
I think the earliest you're allowed to is 4:30 in the morning.
That is still very early.
It is. But it's funny because I've gone early and driven down the parade route at
For fun?
7 or 8. Well, when I was with Cardi's Furniture,
you had to be there.
We were
Yes.
there early, and you're not doing anything, so you're literally just walking until it's time for you to go. Mm-hmm. It literally looks like just like the morning after a really killer party. It's just people just sleeping on blankets, just like completely strewn out, all about.
Just
Somebody
waiting,
gets there
man.
real early,
Yes.
holds the place down, then they go back home and clean up and come back out. But that is happening on July 4th. The parade is great. It's a wonderful event. There's a lot of things to see. Bring water, bring juice, bring snacks, bring sunscreen.
Bring it all.
Yeah, absolutely. A wagon is a good idea. Don't bring pets. They're not going to be happy.
No, they
They're
will
just
not.
not going to be happy. I see people out there sometimes, and they're right there in the bacon in the hot sun, and the dog is standing there like I'm standing literally on a piece of hot asphalt.
Oh yes,
not
happy.
Don't do that unless you want to stand barefoot on the pavement, and I'll make you do that. No, but it's a wonderful, wonderful event. So enjoy it.
Enjoy.
And if you want to sleep in, we've got another parade for you.
Okay, this is the other area of the state. Gloucester.
Yeah.
Gloucester's got the 92nd annual Ancients and Horribles Parade. This is going to be taking place, of course, the 4th of July, but at 4 p.m. So
for those who want to sleep in.
Yeah, you want to sleep in. Maybe you see some fireworks the day before. This is going to be the one for you. It takes place at 4. It is a local spoof. National politics are thrown in this. I mean, there are so many funny things that take place. It's like a parade that is just hysterical.
Yes.
They take this was actually created, let's see, there's actually a parade committee. This thing is ongoing, as I said, 92nd year.
You have to have a committee
it's out of control. But I'm just in awe taking a look at these pictures.
You won't last 92 minutes without a committee.
No, we're going to thank the committee. I'm telling you guys, I'm thanking you all, because this continues to go on. Just another type of parade, family friendly. You can go, but it's also going to give you a few laughs along the way.
Let's just make something clear.
Yes.
If you are looking for an Americana celebration, nothing but military bands and everything, go to Bristol.
Yes.
If you go to Gloucester expecting to see the same thing you see in Bristol, you're going to be upset. It is lighthearted. Mm-hmm. It is funny.
Yes.
It is different. If you don't like that, don't go. Otherwise, they will laugh at you too.
Well, on that note, we will see you later, Stars and Stripes.
Yeah.
And we're going to close out the show, my friend.
Folks, as we said in the beginning, everything we talked about today can be found on the website, wickedroadypodcast.com.
Now listen, all of you are going to have your smartphones out, right? You're going to be going to these parades. You're going to be going to the fireworks. You're going to be going to these events and wearing your red, white, and blue, and we're going to want to see it. So if you take a photo at any of the events we talked about, heck, any event in and around Rhode Island, I would love for you to use the hashtag WickedRhody. If we get to check it out, it might be reshared and posted on our Instagram feed. And let me tell you, if you are not following us on Instagram, you're crazy, because you got to go. We're finding the most beautiful, stunning, fun photos of Rhode Island. Just search that hashtag WickedRhody and you'll see what we're talking about.
If you want to become an instant viral sensation, take a video of yourself dumping out the potato chips in front of somebody. Stand back and watch for a minute. Make sure you use the hashtag WickedRhody and hashtag Ben Said So.
Yeah.
For advertising and sponsorship. If you would like to advertise or sponsor, or maybe you would like to send some kind of a restraining order against me, email us at wickedroadypodcast@gmail.com.
Until next time, folks, I'm Mary Larson.
I'm Ben DeCastro.
And you've been listening to Wicked Rhody. We'll have more for you next Thursday.
Have a happy and safe 4th of July.
Use those sparklers.
Yes.
Not real fireworks.
Please don't.